Hello. So I'm going to be streaming a bit more of the first person mod for Resident Evil 4 at the moment. Not Resident Evil 4, sorry, Resident Evil 2. So I'll just go and collect some of those items that are laying about before I go any further. Now I'll carry on exploring more of the police station. No, the stream's only literally started about a minute ago, and I was waiting for people to get in before doing stuff. Okay, so which corridor is it down? This one. There we go. It says there's still some stuff in the operations room, so I'll check in there in a second. And can I get into the records room, or do I not have the key for that? Let's have a look. That sounds good, Peach. The Pyro's mask from TF2 isn't a real mask. The British C7 is pretty similar to it, but it's not actually the same one. Is that a heart key? Yeah, it looks like a heart one. I don't have the heart key. I think only Claire gets the heart key. But Leon gets the club key, doesn't he? But I haven't got that yet. Okay, what have I missed in here? Because it's red. Yeah, I wouldn't normally stream on a, oh good, more ammo for the 1911. I wouldn't normally stream on a Wednesday, it's just I haven't got much on this evening, so I thought I might as well do a stream for people who want to watch, because it always seems to boost my YouTube views a bit doing them, so, you know, I thought why not. Alright, I haven't got the other key for the safety deposit room, unless there's another one upstairs in, is it the lockers room? Let's see. Showers room, whatever it is. Unless that item's changed place. Let's have a quick look while I'm there, even though it's green. So I'm not too far away from it. I don't have any Benchmade knives. I've heard they're good, but they're quite expensive, aren't they? And as I've probably said quite a lot of times before, because of UK knife laws, I don't really see the point in getting expensive knives, because if you can get it literally confiscated from you and never get it back because a cop doesn't like you, I'd never pay for an expensive knife when a cheapo knife is good enough for the stuff I'd want. Yeah, maybe that's not in the same place then on New Game Plus. I've got one of the keypads, but not the other one. Yeah, it definitely says it's green. Okay, so I've literally got everything except the stuff in the locker room that I can't get yet. So it says something in the press room, but I know I can't get one of those items till I look at the photograph. It says I've missed something from the generator room as well, interesting. Right, anyway, I'll be going to where the chief's office is and all that sort of stuff at the moment, because that's where I need to go, and that will spawn Mr. X. And I don't think I've got really anything else to do before I have to start avoiding him again, so I might as well progress the story. So let's just go to the locker room. Yeah, the UK laws are fucked in regards to lots of things of civil liberties. They never used to be, that's the funny thing. If you go back to the 1980s, we had very similar firearms and sort of knife laws to America. But then, unfortunately, they decided to, you know, massively make a lot of these laws a lot worse. Can I take the red herb out and combine that with the green ones? No, I can't combine it with two greens. Okay, let's store that again. It might as well store one of the first aid sprays. Put that one there. And that gives me a couple of spare spaces. Right, so let's save it here, and then we'll carry on to the Mr. X bit. I've never seen Ontario knives stocked anywhere. If they're decent quality and not too expensive, then sure. It's just, as I've said before, there's no point in the UK spending a lot on a knife that you might not, you might just lose because of our stupid laws. This is the gun I want, isn't it? Yeah. Because I've got some spare ammo for this in the chest, so I can restock that in a moment. That's alright, Mike. You haven't missed loads. I was just going back to pick up a couple of items I'd, not picked up since the last stream that were just in random rooms. Then saved the game again. So I'm going to get to the bit in a minute where Mr. X spawns again, so of him chasing me. Because I was just trying to get all like the little minor things done, before then. So there's items in the corridor. Where are they? Are they like herbs somewhere? Or like a windowsill or something? How far can I get up here with the fire? Yes, this far. This is where he'll spawn when I put the fire out. But can't see any loose items in here. My favourite knife I use a lot is that Tangram one, whatever it's called. Or Tangram Amarillo I bought off of Mike. It's a very good knife, just like a very good lock knife. It's a blade under 3 inches, but sadly it's still not legal carry without an excuse in the UK due to our silly laws, but in terms of the actual quality of the knife, it's very good. I have a feeling there wasn't much I could do, was there, on the floor below me? What's the G? Yeah, because that's the one that goes to the interrogation room and observation room I can't get into. Right, let's go up here then, and then out onto the thing. Is there a safe room around here anywhere? No. So I'm going to need to be careful. There's lots of knives that could be legal, but again, Spyderco, as I've said, they're very expensive for what they are. And I really don't see why you'd need to spend that much on a little pocket knife. Oh, so this ladder breaks, does it? So I can't get back up. Didn't know that. Yeah, I'm still definitely at some point from GearBest going to have to buy a, what was it one? One of those San Renmus. But yeah, at the moment, I'm going to be a bit careful with money for a bit, just because I've had to buy some new glasses when I had my eye test yesterday. And because glasses aren't covered on the NHS when you're over 18, I wanted to get decent frames, because I wear glasses every day for a lot of stuff. I ended up spending over 300 quid on them. So, I'm going to try not to spend very much now this month. The thing I don't like about Outlast is it's one of those games that's purely stealth. It's just hide and run away from things. Which is why, I like things like Resident Evil more, because there's actually more gameplay to it. Anything else in here? Oh, there's a room I completely didn't spot that. Ah, so that's the club key, is it? Yeah, there we go. I've got that now at least. Ah, that's good, there's a typewriter in here. Is there an item box, or is this just literally a room with a saving? Ah, good, there is an item box. Okay. Right, I'll get out that one round of handgun ammo so I can reload this gun. Then I'll keep that club key on me for now. I haven't got any more of that, have I, in there? So no, I'll store that for now because there's no point carrying it. I'll just grab another one and combine them in the safe room when I need them. I'll store those 20 shotgun rounds for now and get them out again at the safe room when I need them. Oh, hopefully you get decent money for the sword commission though, Rich. I did have somebody being a bit stupid on that bill hook video saying why the hell do you need a bill hook to cut down ivy, just use secateurs. And then I said to him, you know, that would take absolutely ages. Like, no it wouldn't, secateurs are designed for cutting ivy. When you've got ivy that thick and that much of it, you're not going to do a good job cutting it with secateurs. Have I got anything to get him off? Oh no, I haven't. Bill hook gives you a lot more force to get that ivy down. Well, like we said, Mike, it's also because we're in a country like the UK where you legally don't have anywhere near as many rights with them. That's why I'm not a fan of getting expensive knives here. Right, can I use this yet, or do I need a valve for it? Wish you could stamp on their heads when they are on the ground to actually, you know, finish them off. So I could save some more ammo. Right, 2 herbs here, let's combine those. That'll do. How much ammo do I have left in the pistol? Still 12 shots. Can I interact with that? Do I have to stand in a particular spot? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I needed to do then. Turning that lever was the thing that pumped the water onto the helicopter. Yeah, well, I've got a mate who had to cut down loads of ivy with secateurs, and he was saying, you know, it just took ages, and like he had to keep sharpening them non-stop because of what a slow, long job it was, which was, you know, I thought that guy was being a bit of a dickhead, because he didn't seem to understand that, you know, unless you're using giant garden shears, you're probably not going to manage to cut ivy very quickly, where the bill hook, you could literally, you know, yank loads of it down. Here he is. Right, we'll use that to run past him. Right, what's the better way to go at the moment? I'll go this way, don't I? Yeah, that halberd, the bill hook is really good. Richard did a really good job on that. And the pole I've got on is quite good as well, because it's a pretty solid pole compared to a lot of broom handle style ones. Right, there's another gunpowder, so I'll make some more pistol ammo when I next go to a save room. Ah, this is where that other one is. Okay, right. You have to give me like 10 minutes to figure out this puzzle. So, that's easy. So it's Oh, that one, that one, that one. I'm not doing a very good job remembering this, by the way. That's what I'm sort of saying with these puzzles I'm crap at. No, so that's the last one, okay. Ah, did that in the wrong order, didn't I? Right. Ah. Then was it the one above? Nope. Okay, then that, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it took me about 3 attempts to do it, because after a while you get a bit of muscle ache in your shoulder, so what I did is I just did the first lot for the video, but then, you know, the next 2 times I went out there to do it, I just didn't take the camera out and did it for 5 or 10 minutes each time. But yeah, it's totally clear now of ivy, both those trees. Right, I've not got enough inventory space now, have I, to, that's for a locker. It's probably one I've already opened by just looking it up online, what the combination was. Right, I've got both the things out of here. No, so despite the fact my inventory's full, I've at least got all the items. So, yeah, that's good. Keep this gun on me for now, because I can at least waste all the ammo on zombies and things. Going back to the thing. Okay, so which way do I go to get out of here? Along the corridor, up the stairs. Then can I get into the main hall this way? I wanted to check up here, didn't I, first? If you're wondering why I'm not sprinting around at the moment, it's so Mr. X can't hear me. Because if you sprint, he finds you faster. If you shoot your gun at zombies, he homes in faster. So the more you walk around on that, the harder it is for him to get up to you. Although there's some zombies in here that I might have to shoot, because he's the irritating one. Alright, that one needs the heart key, so I can't get through there. What's the one for the door up here? Or is it locked from the other side? Right, I'm going to have to shoot this one, hang on. Yeah. Ah, good. There goes his head, but I bet Mr. X will come soon. And that's locked from the other side. Okay, so it's pointless going into here. So, I'm going to have to go through the library, aren't I, to get to the main hall. But I don't have the jack yet. Where's the jack? And don't tell me in the comments, I want to work this out for myself, because I'm on the second run, so it's in a different place from when I did the first run as Claire. Wasn't sure if I heard him stomping along then. Yeah, he's here somewhere. There he is. Oh! Shit, 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 shit. I don't really want to waste 2 lots of herbs, but where was I going again? I was going into the other places where I can go to the weapon locker room, can't I, and get the extra inventory space things. That would be good. Safety deposit room. Could I get in that one, or did that need the hut? That's the one I'm going to, isn't it? So what was the room I couldn't get in yet? Or was it one in the basement? Maybe records room has a different key for each of the doors, right? I'll check out records room and safety deposit room again. Yeah, thick ivy as well. It's literally can be like an inch thick on the thing. It's like actually cutting proper branches down. I think people think it's just like wire, but it's not. When you've got properly thick ivy, it's literally yeah, cutting Okay, so it was, I think 103, wasn't it, one of them? Yeah, that's knife. And which one? Was it 203 that had the packing? Let's have a look. Yeah, those are the two. Do you mean like add Steam Workshop to this game? That would be good, because there's already some really good mods people have made for this. Ah, excellent. Right, more spaces. That's always a good thing. Right, might as well grab that knife, because they're handy to have just to get zombies off of you. Right, let's get into that save room quickly, so I can sort out my inventory a bit better. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I used the machete on some of this ivy. And the stuff I used the machete on, actually, you know, the machete, although it did a good job, it was nowhere near as good as the bill hook. The machete would take 2 or 3 chops, you know, to do a vine or a couple of vines that were clustered together. Whereas the actual bill hook, you know, would just literally, you could get like a few bits of ivy with one pull of it once you'd caught it inside it. And I was also using the bill hook to chop a bit of the dead bark off that tree as well, so the ivy can't grow back on it as quickly. Or if it does, there'll be more space between it and the fence. I'll take that large gear for now, because I'm sure I'll need that soon. Right, let's store the 12 shotgun shells and the 20 ones. Alright, cool. Let's see if I can get into that room from the other side then, though. And as people might have noticed, I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, but I don't really care, because for the sake of streaming, I don't want it to be particularly hard. I just want to be able to get through the game without having to restart any segments over and over. I know I'm sprinting around a bit, but I don't really care at the moment. It'd be faster to go out to the main hall, wouldn't it, and then back, I think. So that's through here. Not in here, is he, at the moment? No. Well, I know there's a thing called a bush hook, which is actually quite a lot like a bill hook, that is really good for ivy. You know, so it's not a new thing doing stuff like that. It's just, in my opinion, using, like, you know, like a blade sickle kind of thing on a pole is much better for cutting down ivy than using secateurs or like a little machete or a knife. Oh, there's a licker. Let's try the magnum out on him. You feeling lucky, punk? Well, are you? Yeah, that works well, doesn't it? Just better not sprint, actually, in case there's more lickers in here. Yeah, so that was the way I can get into this room with a key. Right, is there any more doors that need that key? No, good. Okay, so I can get rid of that and free up an inventory space. Yeah, I want this gun out because as soon as... Right, there's the thing for the library, so might as well go straight to the library now. Oh, I hear him, look. He's coming back. I'll grab that. Let's see if I can... Oh, there's a grenade in here. No, I can't pick that up. Hang on. I'll shoot the one shot at him and then I can reload that if he comes in. Hello. Right, now I can run for it. Can't go around that way. It's annoying. I can't go in there. I'm going up to the library now, aren't I? Whoop. Oh, it's just a door. Ow. Hello. I should have used the magnum really on him, shouldn't I? Oh, it's dead. Or is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. Right, let's start on this library puzzle before Mr. X turns up and starts being a pain in my arse again. If I'm not reading the comments very much at the moment, sorry, it's just because obviously I'm in a bit stressful part where I've got the big guy chasing me. Oh, there's a load of zombies down here I'm going to have to deal with now as well, that's annoying. I can use this for the moment because it's the, technically like the worst gun I've got. Oh, he's not paid attention to me yet, okay, good. Right, use... Alright, then I want to move this one to the right, don't I, and then the next one to the right. Right, is that correct? Let's have a look. Yeah, I can get across there, yeah. Yeah, I know you can run past the lickers, but if they're right next to you, I'd rather not. Or like walk past the lickers. Because I've had a few where I've tried to walk past them and I've got cornered by doing that. There's a puzzle here, isn't there? Because I need to knock that stuff down from there. So I can use that gear there, and that makes the stairs go down. And then the thing I didn't realise last time is you can take that gear back out. Because for ages I was looking for an extra gear when I played as Claire. So yeah, let's take the gear back. Now I've done the staircase. Mr. X can't come in here, by the way, so I don't need to be quiet in here. Oh, that's the wrong size one, isn't it? Right, I can't use that one there. So that's the one that goes upstairs, this gear. Let's take it upstairs. Right, so now I've done that, I can get that electronic part to take back down to the basement. Fastest way to the basement's probably that secret statue elevator, isn't it, in the main hall, rather than using the, whatever the other way was of getting down to the basement. Yeah, like the corridor for the thing. She's saying that I can probably open the other way back up now, can't I? By running across the landing. Is there anything else worth grabbing in there? Nope. So that's this room cleared. Right. I'll get that green herb that's out there as well. Oops. Door's closed behind me and I'm trying to get back out through it, but come on, there we go. Oh. What I want to do is just stand in the position where I can keep the door open. There we go. I'll grab that green herb now. Now we're back in here. Okay, so from here I just want to go all the way down, don't I, to get to the basement, so I'll go this way. Now which staircase was it down? Is it the fire escape way? Yeah, it's the fire escape way, isn't it? I need to go. Sounds like he's coming back again. Oh yeah, thanks Richard. Don't forget to like the stream. I'll switch to something with a bit more ammo. Might just be able to outrun him, if he comes here. Right, I'll start running now because I don't think he's that close to me anymore. I want jittery camera for some reason. There's a safe room here, isn't there? I'll save when I get to that. Right, let's put the gunpowder into storage for now. I'll store that. I should get a red herb out and that green herb and I can combine them. I'll store that pistol for now because it takes up so many slots. Might as well get out those extra shotgun shells and the magnum ammo. Right, okay, time to go down to the basement. Right, this is technically my weakest gun now, isn't it? So I'll use this for regular enemies. I think when I put the power panel in, it opens all the cells up, doesn't it? So I'll definitely want a gun for dealing with that. Let's see what's in the generator. Oh, that's behind that bit, isn't it? Won't bother for now. Or is it the generator room I have to put the panels in? I can't remember. Do they go in the electronic door panel? That goes there, doesn't it? Pretty sure it doesn't. This is another one of the rooms where the camera glitches out for some reason. just sort of stutters a bit, I don't know why. Okay, so now I have to do a puzzle where I have to get... Is it... It's one of the sides, or is it both the sides going to, that bit there? I can't remember. Oh, it's just like a T-junction, this one was just a two-way one. That one's going to have to be like that, because that's the only way it will connect to anything. Then if I do that, it'll break the circuit, won't it? I'm definitely going to need this panel in this direction. I can't connect it that way, so it can't be that combination. And that's going to, again, put it in a position where it can't connect, so I need to get it to feed round this way. Is that a four-way connector, that one? Yeah. Oh, but that one's going to... Right, so... Yeah, I would, on the streaming this, I'm just going to have it normal. There's a Thomas the Tank Engine mod for Mr. X thing as well. You have caused confusion and delay. I can't swap the bits around, can I? I have to actually... Ah, okay, that's it. I was being silly there, I didn't realise you could do that. If I run to that panel, can I close the cells again? No. Alright. Grenade! Oh wait, I don't want that one, I want the grenade. Ah, so that leads somewhere, does it? Where does this lead? Oh, more cells. Oh, there he is, great.
Give me a break.
Is there anything worthwhile in here? Yeah, come on. I've seen the video of that, but I've seen the thumbnail for the video, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah. This is getting old. Saving your ass, that's twice.
I didn't realize you were keeping score.
Look, this isn't a game.
Pretty sure it is a game.
Nothing dies down here. I take it you have the key card.
Yeah. And this. I was hoping you could explain what's on it.
Maybe. After I hear it. Let's get out of here. We might want to open the shutter.
Hello. Anybody joining? Hello.
Is that the intel you needed?
Unfortunately, no. Ben didn't.
Well, what exactly are you looking for?
More info before responding to this. What about you? Trying to save the world.
Yeah, well, someone's got to get word to the authorities. We need reinforcements to save the city.
Well, it's quite cool that somebody's done that, but I wouldn't want to play the game like that because, you know, one of the main things I like about this is it doesn't have the old camera angles.
What a mess.
Nice. So my shotgun's better now, is it? It holds twice as much ammo, which is nice. Oh, more 45 ACP. Yes, please. Not much, but helps.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I said don't move.
We're just passing through. I'm gonna ask you to lower that weapon.
I kill you are. You're gonna turn around, go right back out the way you came in.
I think your daughter needs help, sir.
Tell me how to deal with my daughter.
Drop it.
No! Wait!
Step aside. We need to terminate her before she turns.
I like how he's got a gun on him that I don't actually have on me at the moment.
Fucking daughter.
Just let them be.
Mama? Sweetheart, I told you to stay put. He's here. This fucking makes sense. They did this. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Huh? She was a sweet little angel. I was sleeping. Okay? And I'm gonna get to bed too. Okay? Just go. Just give us some privacy.
You know, it's one thing to keep the truth from me, but why him? I want to find out what's happening and stop whoever's behind it. Helping people like them? That's why I joined the force.
My mission is to take down Umbrella's entire operation. We may not make it out.
Whatever it takes to save the city. Count me in.
Sadly, you can't get a bill hook in here, because if you could, Vladimir, it'd be a much, you wouldn't have to worry about ammo.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation?
For regular zombies, you just poke them in the face.
Secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
I think I'll have been streaming for about an hour at 8:30, so that's like 13 minutes, but I'll probably go a little bit longer than that.
She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus. I'm going to bring her down.
They do nuke the city later on in Resident Evil 3.
This is how we get to Annette.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said. After you.
Gee, thanks.
At the moment, it's sort of 5 to 10 degrees most days. Most of the snow's gone. Some days it rains, some days it's dry.
Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Welcome to corporate America. Umbrella's controlled Raccoon City for years.
Yeah, it'd be a good time to save, wouldn't it? Right, what do I do and do not need? I'll put the Magnum away for now, actually. And get a mixed herb because I think the monsters down here are poisonous. And save the game. Oh, there's something on the floor now, was it? No. Nothing down here. No, right. Yes, please.
Again?
It's not too late to turn back.
No chance. You're stuck with me to the end. Ugh. Ugh. You sure this is the right way?
Fortunately.
Wait there.
Leon! Get out of there!
Oh, I actually control him here, do I? Okay, so what am I meant to do here? Right, can I skip that? Yeah, let's try again. Alright, so it's just like an interactive cutscene kind of thing. Right, I'll see if you're right, right, and left again. Right. Oh, no, it's not left, right, and then left again. Yep, you were wrong. Right, let's try running down the left side for a bit. Right, now let's go right, now I'm past these boxes. Oh, and even though I didn't hit anything, he still just gets me. Right. So that's pointless even trying to dodge at them. No, let's just keep trying to run down the left side for a bit.
Holy shit!
There we go. I think it's more a case if you just have to keep sprinting to the opposite side of the corridor kind of thing. Okay, so I guess I'm just wandering down here now? Maybe? Or am I trying to go back that way?
What the
Okay.
hell was? said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed we made it in one piece.
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
No, it's not very scary, to be honest.
We sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. As scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous.
Identify yourself.
Annette Birkin.
She's who we're looking for?
Not much time. Need to dispose of it. We're here for the G virus. That's not gonna happen. I'm warning you, Doctor. Oh, yeah?
Hey!
Stop! You'll never get the G virus! Didn't expect that from a scientist. Leon.
Forget about me. Just go. Stop her before she gets away.
No, when I was a little kid I used to find Resident Evil games scary, but now I find them a bit more cheesy than anything else.
I'm right outside the facility. In pursuit of Annette. If it's not on her, it must be in the nest. Once it's in hand, I'll call for extraction. You can run, Annette, but you can't hide. Secret weapon time.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that in third person mode, would you? Being able to do that.
Candy from a baby.
Awesome insecticide. going to keep using this routinely to check for stuff. So I can't open that for some reason yet. I guess I have to use the other end of it. Can I climb on there? No. I definitely have to go down there. Is there a different route round this way? Oh yeah. Can I reach that one from here? No, I have to go around. Is that just a regular button? Ah, yeah.
Got it. Always been good at running. Persistent bastard, aren't you?
Oh, do I have to go back out here to repower that up? Okay, it's that circuit breaker thing. It only came out a few weeks ago. Let's have a look in there. When I do a stream tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll play more of this or I'll do a webcam stream, we'll have to see. Might play a bit more of this because I might be able to finish it off on the next stream. That one.
That bitch knows what she's doing.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
Enough with this cat and mouse game.
The game is over.
You lost. Tell me, is your husband still alive? Or did you kill him so you could take credit for G?
Interesting theory.
If you don't cooperate, I'll get a sample from the nest.
Over my dead body.
Where's Leon?
Yeah, I'll watch you on Twitch later, Mike. When I get a good place to stop this, say when the Ada section finishes or whatever, I'll stop unless I'm now going to play as Leon and have to rescue her. If so, I'll play like 10 or 15 minutes more as Leon.
Ada? Damn it.
Right, yeah, I'll play a few more minutes then.
Where are you?
I can't go that way as Leon, I'll have to go the other way. Oh, he's locked? Okay, so I'm going this way. Right, I'll stop when I get to the next save point, kind of thing. I don't have the thing to open that yet, do I? No. Assume I have to go this way. They look a bit like British Mark 6A helmets they've got, but I doubt it's meant to be that. I assume it's meant to be just like a Pascat helmet with the ear bits on it. We need a key for that. Let's have a look down here first. Alright, cool, Mike. I'll check that out. I'll probably have a shower when I finish streaming, but I'll definitely have a look at that when I get a chance to. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So I'm back here again. Or is this a different one? No, this is a different one. Oh crap, there's another one. Or is there another one? That was a bit of a bullet sponge. It was definitely easier when I was playing as Claire and had the grenade launcher for killing them. And there's the train.
Cable car. Interesting. Where'd she go?
It's not going to be something like rug, is it? Pug. It's probably just a completely, you know, random combination. I just thought I'd play about with it for a little bit. In theory, you can figure these out, can't you? Through just trial and error a little bit, because Oh, there we go. I've not got the Magnum on me at the moment, have I? Yeah, definitely have more shotgun ammo, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's only a 3-digit combination. It's not even like a 9-number one, so it's only like 4 times 3, isn't it, or something, for the possible number of combinations.
Ada. I'm coming, Ada.
Ah, good, this is a safe room here, isn't it? So I'll just pop the video in. Alright, I'll get the Magnum back out now for dealing with the sewer monsters. Let's just dump that. Yes. Put the 1911 back away. Store. I won't bother with a combat knife for now. Mag ammo. There we go. What's my health like at the moment? Is that caution? Okay, use that one. There we go. Right, now I'll save it. I hope you've all enjoyed watching the stream tonight. Right, cool. See ya. I'll watch you on Twitch later on, Mike, when you do your stream on there, but you might want to just send me a Twitter message before you start, just to remind me. And in case I don't get a notification, but generally Twitch is better than YouTube for sending out notifications if you're sub to somebody. Right, see you everybody.